Greetings everyone, and welcome back to SurrounDead. Today, we're gonna do looting. Yes, I know, we do looting all the time. This is gonna be a little bit dirtier than usual, because we're gonna be dipping our toes into radiation. So let's take a quick look at the map here. Alright, we are here. Our first destination is going to be over here. See, this is checkpoint, I think it's checkpoint Bravo or Bravo checkpoint or something like that. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Anyway, there's radiation, as you can see from the darkness right here. And there's irradiated zombies. I believe there's dogs too. There's definitely landmines. I've stepped on them in my time. And military loot. Hopefully we get something good. I am starting to get a little bit down on the military loot thing. Now, the way there is a bit hot. So as I said, we're going to go like this. Yeah, this is the patient zero location, heavily irradiated. There's a bomb on the roadway over here, also heavily irradiated. Now, there might be bandits in here too, which could be a problem. So hopefully we don't have any problems. Now, after we do that, I'd like to stop in on this neighborhood here because there is some military loot that I would like to get. One house has to be picked into, and there's some items in there, including a briefcase that has the cards to get into like the dungeons and such. And there's also a military locker in one of the other houses. Now, then we have this. So this is abandoned quarantine tents. Now, I haven't seen that event. I've seen the other ones, abandoned tents, no, abandoned camp, abandoned truck, and then, of course, the helicopters that crash. I haven't seen this one, so I'm guessing it's irradiated, and who knows, there might be some really good loot there. So that is going to be the plan. We're heading down here. We're going to check this out. I'm going to park over here because that's just the way I like to do it. We're going to try to pick off everything from a distance, and then be very careful walking on the dirt because that is where the landmines are. And I do know where one of them is, like I said, because I stepped on it. And then we're going to hit this, and then we're going to hit this. If anything pops up in the meantime, who knows? Maybe we'll do that. All right, to the... Here, let me just turn this off. Boom. To the SurrounDead mobile. All right, how are we doing over here anyway? 100%, 100%. I didn't know it was 100%. Really? Okay, I don't remember doing that. All right. Maybe the game did it for me. It's trying to make up for those terrible airdrops. Oh, and by the way, I did do another run through the private bunker. Okay, so this is the patient zero area. So let's be very careful. I don't want to get stuck somewhere. Oh, is the smoke gone? See, there's like a little shimmer in the radiated area. Oh, if the smoke is gone, that is just amazing. I'm so happy about that. Okay, and there's the bomb. Okay, now we need to be careful here. You know, I'm just gonna go all the way around this. I don't know, maybe I should stop and loot. Okay, so... I mean, it is part of the theme, isn't it? Okay, are there any... Oh, there's actually bandits over there. No, that's not bad. Those are zombies. You know... Why don't we just do this? Why not? By the way, in the protection area, I do have a 98% military respirator, and of course I have a filter in there, and I have a hot spare in case the first one has a problem. Oh, this is so much better. All right, let's see what we can do here. Ventilate your head. Ventilate your head. Ventilate your head. After all, the theme of today is radiation. My secondary weapon, of course, is Crusher. Oh. I may have pulled some of them over. I don't see any others. All right, let's just look around here. Yeah, I mean, there's some military loot in there, you know? I think they're all dead. Hold on a second. Nothing. I'm guessing that this is strong radiation because, well, because there's a bomb right there. Okay, oh, can I search this? Yep, APC. I have a lot of filters. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, is that... I'm just going to drink that, and I'm going to put that back. Yeah, these things really aren't worth very much, so I'm not going to bother with them. Is there something in there? Oh, there is something in there. Medicine. Okay, can I get close enough to that? There we go. Okay, so medicine, painkillers, rags. Okay, and I don't think there's anything in the area. All right, let's see. Okay, it's not high tier though. Okay, ammunition. We got some ammunition for this. And we got some gunpowder. Yippee. Yeah, that's the way the military loot is looking these days. All right. Do you want me to get close? Oh, wow. That is actually a lot of radiation. I am going down quickly. Okay, you take that. And we'll take that because that is a... yeah, that is actually really strong. Okay, I am now reaching for my rad pills. Fortunately, I have a lot of them. Okay, how is the filter? 51%! Wow! Okay, well, we didn't really get much from that, but it suits the theme for today, doesn't it? Alright, so there might be some bandits over here, but they're not shooting. Okay, and a helicopter has crashed in the valley. We'll see about that afterwards. We have a mission. And it's very hot. That is just so wonderful if we can actually see in radiation now. Yeah, I definitely agree with the shimmer idea. Yeah, the smoke never made any sense. And let me tell you something, that was terrible for thumbnails. Ooh. Alright, so let's park over here, because this is the way I like to go. Alright, so... oh, I already had it out. And hopefully this place is not as hot as the other one. Alright, let's go. Okay. Oh, you're also acidic, aren't you? Pop goes the weasel. Okay, is that 2 dogs? Nope, it was 1 dog. Oh, there's a doggy. Hi, doggy. Lay down and play dead. Okay, that one's gonna blow. Oh. There we go. Boom. That's better. Okay. Boom. You know, if I blow the landmine, I would bring them all out. If I can see it from here. Because I do happen to know where it is. It's right in there. But I can't see it from here. Oh. Okay, apparently somebody is, like, casting a spell or something. Lightning bolt! Let's see if I can get close enough. Oh! I nearly ran into the barbed wire. Okay, do we have, yeah, doggy. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. There's a good doggy. Play dead. I'm guessing at that point. Because I'd like the explosion to bring out the other ones, you know? It was a good thought. Unless, of course, they moved it or something like that. That's not it. No, no, that says water. Oh, there's a bunch of them back here. No, I missed. And... boom, dead. Isn't it around here somewhere? Maybe you can't see it in the rain. Or maybe they took it out. I don't know. I know there was one there. It blew me up. Okay, is there anything over here? Alright, do you have anything? Thank you for the meds. It was very considerate of you. And... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in there somewhere, so I'm just going to be avoiding it. You know what I should have done? Oh, there we go. Noisemaker. That's what I should have done. Noisemaker would have been a good idea. Alright, I am going to hold the crusher for here on. Just in case something jumps out and I can just kill it quickly. Alright, let's do a search of this APC. It's military, but it's not high tier. Oh, there is another zombie crawling around out there. Okay, well, I mean, that's what we got. That's what we got. Can I get up here? No, I can't. I guess they don't want you doing that. Alright, I'll take the electrical wire. Okay, another helicopter has gone down. You know, you would think these helicopters would know to stay away from this area. It seems to be fatal. Back of the head. Oh, there's somebody over here, too. Alright, let's see. Keeping my eyes on the ground. And that one is acid, too. Alright, when we're done with our plans, we'll see whether or not any of those helicopters are convenient for us. Alright, let's start doing it. Okay, and we got a water canteen. Put that there. Am I thirsty? I'm a bit, so why don't we just drink some of that. And then I'll have an MRE. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, this is basically selling stuff, so... oh, right, the laptop. Yeah, the laptop. Hold a second. Why don't we put this in here. Put this down here. Smartphone. I honestly don't want any more of this. Alright. And of course, now there's an airdrop. I mean, that one is not bad. I really, really do not like these things. Oh! Okay, where was he? I guess I did something to wake them up. Alright, where is that dropping? Okay, it looks like it's over here. It's meds and food. I mean, there's not even any military, so I'm not really interested at all. Alright, let's open this one up. Oh yeah, the weapons case. You know what? I could just put that in there, can't I? Yep. Yeah, these weapon cases are really nice. Alright, put that over there, just so we have it. That is 50. It's not worth carrying, really. Alright, let's grab this. I do need to heal myself. The most important thing there is the gunpowder. And we'll put some of those guys in there too. Other than that, I don't really care. Here, let me just use a couple of rags. Alright, is there anything else around here? Let's go in here. Okay. Military, not high tier though. Bullet casing. I think that falls into the category of that. That's actually not bad. Because you get to store your ammo in your base. Yeah, I can probably sell that. I really don't need another, what's the name of it, hunter scope. I have a bunch of them. However, landmines might be useful. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, ammunition. Here, just quickly do this. APC. Gonna have to check on something. Meds. Okay, splints. Rags. And paramedic pans. Okay, it's 8 slots. The one I have is 12 slots. Even if they were the same, I'd keep it because I look awesome. Yes, I do. Okay, and that's a master lock. Oh, wonderful. Is it this way? Nope. This way a little bit. No, I think it's in the middle there. That's about to break. Okay, man, I think it is this way. Yep. Hold on a second, like there. Almost. A little bit. I think I lost another one. Oh, that's like a... Yeah, got it. Hi! Okay, that's really good. All right, that's a wonderful thing. Okay, what happened to this thing I just had a moment ago? Yeah, this. All right, unfortunately, it does use Winchester rounds. I do have magazines for that, though. So, but that is a really nice thing right there. All right, if I see somebody who sells that ammo, I have to buy it from now on. Okay, that's a really good thing. All right, put that there. As a matter of fact, there's one of them right now. Yep, there's one of them right now. All right, that... Oh, and all of a sudden it got very smoky. Okay, so that was a good find. Very good find indeed. All right, are we done here? Okay, that's just industrial, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, we're done. I searched that one, right? Yes, I did. All right, let's get out of here. And not walk that way because I don't want to blow myself up. Come on. All of a sudden, I feel like the old days when it was just very smoky. Yeah, where is that one? I can't even... Won't even give me the satisfaction of saying, there it is. Yeah, I know it's there somewhere. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, fortunately, this doesn't have anything to do with the radiation. It's just the volcanic ash that happens on occasions. Staying away from that stuff. Okay, so that is the FOB, Alpha, not Bravo. Okay, that worked out pretty good. All right, let's go down the road to the neighborhood. Yeah, even with the lights, you can't see anything here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This isn't fog, this is volcanic ash. All right, we're hitting the neighborhood now. I shouldn't need anything more than the katana. So, unless of course somebody is acidic. Yeah, what's really good about this is that the incredibly low stamina cost. So you can just be hacking up a whole bunch of them and not really be too worried about it. You got anything? Nope. Alright, you... Crowbar. She was carrying a crowbar. Come on. I want to clear out the neighborhood here. Okay, I think it's starting to lift. That's good because I wouldn't want to go near the abandoned quarantine tents. All right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Together now, together now. There we go. All right, that's looking much better. Much better. Okay, so there is a military guy here. Now, this is one you have to break into. I like these. Especially since I do have the bolt cutter and the wire cutters, so shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and that's for Barrett. Just to remind me that Barretts are a thing, and I should be holding out for it. Okay, if you want to give me a Barrett, that's a great idea. But I'll go with the other one for now. I actually have more ammunition for the Barrett. See, I got 38 here. I only have 20 of the Winchester rounds. And since I'm getting very little of the gunpowder, it's not like I can make them. All right, so this is the house up here that is locked. We're going to break in. Okay, it's a master lock. Hold on a second here. I'm going to check the back door. Yeah, that's a novice. That's a better one. Yep. A little bit more, am I? No, it's actually the other way. Come on, you're in there somewhere. There we are. There really should be a sound for that. You know, it should be a big click or maybe like or something. Just some kind of a reward. All right, so ammunition. You have any Winchester rounds in there? No. Okay, so we'll just, for now, we'll throw them in here. I am curious about something. Oh, wow, the total goes above 500. I mentioned this when I first saw this, is that since they take up 2 spots now, I hope the count goes up higher. This one here is 513. So I was kind of counting on it just going to 500, but I'm guessing it goes to 1,000? I mean, that's going to help with the space for ammunition. It's just that I really wish they would do something about the money. See, I'm having a problem here, and that's because they only go up to 1,000. I know these guys go up to 1,000, but I mean, yeah, we're going to get a lot more of these, hopefully. So, yeah, I wish that would be something. All right, military supplies. Barrett? No, okay. Military backpack. Yeah, I really wish they wouldn't do this. It's very annoying. But, I mean, it is something that we have here. Is there some place I can put that for the moment? I mean, I could do... No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. If I do it like that. There we go. All right, I'm going to have to work out some kind of configuration. Because these hiking backpacks are terrible. You know, I hope when we get to the legendary one, it doesn't have, like, oh, it's got side pockets over here and it's got side pockets over there. Because it really sucks. Okay, well, I'll put that in there because I can sell that for 100. Okay, so what? Oh, that's the briefcase. This is going to have more cards in it. And this is a level 0. Okay, unfortunate. I was hoping for more. See, I'm keeping my cards in here. So I got the I got 8 credit. I got 2 level 2. I got 9 level 0, and I got 5 level 1s. All right, and this is the last of our military loot. Then we'll go check out the quarantine tents. I'll take those, thank you. Okay, how much does this go for? 35, 50. Well, 50 is not bad. That goes for 150. So we'll just put that in there and then we'll sell that later. Is that got a suppressor built in? It kind of does look like it, you know? Here's a second. Show attachments. Well, it doesn't have a spot for a suppressor, so it looks like it's got one built in. It's just I'm going to need a lot more ammunition for that. All right, and I do think that we're done here. I searched that one. I searched that one. All right, we're done. All right, let's get to the abandoned tents and see what's been abandoned. And it should be straight up there. Oh, and turn the light off. We don't want to let them know we're coming. There it is. Okay, so I'll leave this here, and I will approach with my sniper rifle. Is that? Oh, there is a boss! Well, obviously he dies first. Yeah, you just keep standing there, buddy. You just keep standing there. Those mosquitoes are a real annoyance, aren't they? Okay, I think he's starting to figure it out. Okay, reload. Yep, my finger is on the crusher. Okay, you know what? We're getting the crusher out. Yep. And he's down. He is down. All right, let's go back to the hunting rifle. I want to get snuck up on here. He wasn't the only one here, right? That doesn't make any sense. All right, we'll be very careful. I just want to search him first. Hello. Okay, he had money. All right, he has a lot of things here that we can sell. So let's see about the things that we can sell. Is this going to fit here? Is this going to fit here? We can put that over there. And oh, I missed. There we go. Okay, and a helicopter has crashed. Seriously, why do these people come here? It doesn't make any sense. Helicopters are just crashing all over the place. Heightened radiation level 2. Okay, so this place is hot. By the way, how is my... I have 24% left. Alright. Seriously, is there anybody else here? Was he just doing this place himself? Yeah, this is why I need to have a noisemaker on me at all times. Oh, okay. We got somebody. Maybe that was his girlfriend? Okay, is this searchable? No, it is not. I mean, seriously, is there anybody else here? Are they all hiding? Why would you do this? Why would you put all this stuff around the center? Okay, I got 18% left. All right, so let's get in here and start doing some looting fast. Okay, meds. Nothing there. All right, what do we got? Ooh, high tier. It's high tier. My Barrett. Okay, it's not a Barrett. Put that in there. All right, let's look. Let's look. Okay, 13%. Okay, not high tier. Okay, well, we got some shotgun shells here. We got some more mid. Okay, we got an armor repair kit. This one is 30. This one is 25. Don't care. All right, do we have anything in here? Yes, we do. An emergency drop. Why would there know what there are zombies? Ooh, that's nice looking. We'll put that aside. We'll put that in there. Maybe I'll actually use it now. And then we'll put this here. I'll figure out which one of those is the best. All right. Ooh, that does not go in there. That goes in there. Okay. 7%. 7%. All right, let's check the other side. Okay, we got this. 6% rags. Right, because this place is so hot. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? It's so hot that as soon as the filter goes... All right, you know what? I can't afford to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick swap. All right, you know, I don't need that. Okay, I'm trying to drop it. There we go. All right, take that off. Put this one on. There we go. Because if that filter had gone, considering how much radiation we're getting, yeah, I would have been just dead. I think it just, like, barely got it. Okay, we got another coyote backpack. And then put this in here, like that. That way I have all of my stuff. Also, I can do this. Okay, and that is... Nope. That's 50. We can sell that. All right. I think that we're done here. I can't search you, right? No, I can't. That was weird. Why was there just him? Oh. Did I miss that? Yes, I did. Why was there just him and one zombie? Okay. Let's put stuff down here. Ammunition, and we put this over here, and this is actual crafting stuff. It's dirty, but you know, what the heck. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm pretty sure it's this way. I could have driven closer. All right, let's just stop for a moment and make sure that I get my rad meds here first. Wow, that one didn't do the job, huh? Okay, 2 did the job. Whew. Now, did any of those things drop near us? Because I kept hearing this is crashed and this is crashed. All right, that's just a camp. Okay, there's one crash. There's another crash. Yeah, I don't think any of them are nearby. All right, so let's get out of here. We'll head back. All right, at least I did get a really good sniper rifle. The trick is going to be, here, hold on a second. Can I turn that on? Maybe we'll do this? No, that's a little bit extreme. All right, we'll do this because we're going home anyway, right? It is going to be a bit tricky to get ammunition for it, but I think we can start thinking in terms of the prison at this point. I would like to have gotten some more grenades, but maybe we can do the Molotovs on the back. I am going to need noisemakers, though, in order to draw them in so that they will be in a good position for the 3 grenades that we do have. That would be good. All right, so let's get all the way back here. Okay, I think a storm is brewing. Yeah. Fortunately, there were no bandits over there, so that's a good thing. All right, here is where we're turning. You can get a vehicle spawn over here, but apparently there were none. All right, let's get through here. Actually, I don't want to drive through there. That sounds like a terrible idea. All right, because the radiation here is actually kind of strong, isn't it? Yeah, somebody needs to clear all those logs out. And of course we have the patient 0 location up here. All right, let's keep our eyes open for logs. It's a little dark to be going through that place right now. Whew. All right. We're home free. And more than that, we are home. Whew. And let's just pop inside. And of course, turn on our generator. Okay, there we go. Like I said, we did get a good weapon. Where is that? I'm going to have to sort through these guys and find the things that I want and the things that I do not want. But this one I do want. That is a really nice damage right there, and that will get us some good crits. Yeah, the problem, of course, is it does use the Winchester rounds, and yeah, I don't have a lot of those. I don't even know if I can make those. Hold on a second here. Ammunition, that's not the one. Yeah, there's the Winchester rounds right there. So I need 10, count them, 10 gunpowder for, I'm guessing it's going to give me like 10 or something like that. I mean, 10 of 10. I'm guessing that's the way that works. How do I make these? Okay, so I need the high quality metal in order to make the casings. But I mean, I need a lot of gunpowder, and I don't have a lot of gunpowder. If I'm going to do the prison, then I'm probably going to need the noisemakers to draw them to the back, so then I can go boom. So that's going to require a can. I got a bunch of those, nails. I do have some of those, and I can make them too. But yeah, each one needs 5 gunpowder. That's more of a grenade than a what's it, a noisemaker, isn't it? Because I mean, it's got nails in it, it's shooting nails out. Hopefully I find some more in the near future. Maybe at the prison. I'm thinking that'll probably be the next thing we do. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So we delved into radiation. Some places were hotter than others. And we did manage to get at very least one really good item. So I'm going to have to work out my loadout. And I'm guessing that we might be going after the prison next. We'll see how that works. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.